Well, let's talk about that for a second, because you know, Yoko, you've even been called the Dragon Lady, who
yes,
the lady who brought the Beatles apart and or took them all apart.
I
have trouble with English.
Can we please give her the credit for all the nice music that George made and Ringo made and Paul made and I've made since they broke up? If she did it.
It's true. And now,
it turned out all right, didn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway,
but you're aware of that. I mean, that the press always
yes,
saw you as the wedge that was driven in.
The wedge.
I don't know how you can drive a wedge in 3 places or whatever, how many spaces there are between 4 people, but that was the. There are millions of girls who would love to have met, let alone married, one of the 4, any one of the 4 probably, but certainly a lot of them.
Well, I resent to think of him as one of the 4,
Yeah.
I mean, or any one of the 4, etc. Because I just met him as another artist and all that, and I didn't, particularly realize that part of it, really.
You were a Beatles fan before, or would you say you were a Lennon fan before?
Neither.
Neither. Didn't care for
She
either
didn't
of
really
them?
know about us.
No,
the
I
only
really
name
didn't
she knew
know.
was Ringo, because it means apple in Japanese. And so. Ringo means apple.
Ringo means apple.
Yeah.
Did you know that
So-
when you named your company Apple?
No, no.
Oh. It was just one of those happy accidents.
Just one of those happy apples, yes.
Happy applesauce. Right number of
Happy
syllables.
Christmas.
Ringo, if you spell it sideways, spells groin.
Yes. Starr backwards is rats.
I know, and there are a lot of. Do you do those things too? I find that I'm
when I
always
go along the road in the car, I'm always doing the signpost backwards. Anyway, she didn't split the Beatles because how could one girl split the Beatles or one woman? The Beatles were drifting apart on their own.
Can you remember when you realized that it was inevitable that you would split up?
No.
First,
No. It's
was
like
there
saying,
anyone-
did you remember falling in love? Not quite.
Yeah.
No. It just sort of happens.
How long was it fun?
Yeah, well, everything's fun off and on, So I suppose it could have gone on being fun off and on, or it could have gone worse, I don't know. It's just that when you grow up, we don't want to be the crazy gang, which they might know over here, which is British, or the Marx Brothers, which is sort of being dragged on stage playing She Loves You when we've got, asthma and tuberculosis, and when we're 50, Here they are again, yesterday, all my troubles. So a long time ago, I said that I didn't want to be singing She Loves You when I'm 30. I said that when I was about 25 or something, which in a roundabout way meant that I wouldn't be doing whatever I was doing then, at 30. Well, I was 30 last October, and that's about when my life changed, really.
And especially for John, I can say that he's at least sort of outgrown, whatever they were in, Because I think it's very difficult for 4 artists who are so brilliant and talented to be together and do everything together, I mean, just impossible almost. So whatever they were doing was almost miraculous, that they were together.